Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advance. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. This is the show you don't want to miss, and it's a continuation from another show we're producing today that pertains to some comments that former Boston Celtic Rajon Rondo had to make about LeBron James. You definitely don't want to miss this show. Now, what prompted this show? I was researching that topic. And then as I was researching it, I started thinking about it. And I said to myself, wait a minute. I need to think about this thing a little bit further because it seems like there's some truth about this. What am I talking about? Rajon Rondo I recently read an article, from, Fadeaway World. No, not Fadeaway. Yeah, from fadeawayworld.net. And they were basically highlighting some comments that Rajon Rondo made, who was someone that has played against LeBron and played with LeBron, talking about the difficulty of beating LeBron James and what it takes to beat him and how hard it is to beat LeBron James. And it made me begin to think, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me spend some time going through these numbers. And by the way, before I even start, today we have some mathematicians in the audience. These are LeBron fans that count how many videos we produced today. So I'm sure they're going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4 LeBron James videos today. Man, you really need them. You really need them to pay the rent. So I got a question for you guys, because there are some LeBron James fans out there. And since LeBron is such the cheat code to be successful on YouTube, how come many of your bum asses have channels that are growing, but you talk about LeBron all the time? Let's address the elephant in the room. If you need LeBron James to grow your channel, why are your dusty asses not growing then? I look around, I see y'all channel playing Sesame Street music and Home Alone music and all of this nonsense. What happened? What's not working out? What? I thought that was a cheat code. What happened, bro? What happened? If you're trash, you could talk about anything and you're still not going to get views. If you start talking about Donald Trump, you're still not going to get views if you're trash. That's the fact of the matter, folks. Let's continue on with the show, because we got the pocket watchers in the back telling me, well, you need LeBron to make one. Shannon Sharp and all them guys that finish making money off of Michael Jordan's name by putting up them comparison videos. When they give back Jordan those tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars they made off of his name, then I'll consider taking you jokers seriously in the comment section. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So I started to think about this and I said, wait a minute. Let me go back and look at some of the numbers of things that took place in the past. So I did this. I put up a poll on the channel about an hour or so ago. People think I'll just be posting polls because I'm up here bored. I actually did that for a reason. And the poll I asked the question, looking back, were the Cavs underdogs to the Warriors in the 2017 NBA Finals? That was what I said. Of the 1,500 people that have voted in the first hour, make sure you go vote. 77% of the people said yes, that the Cleveland Cavaliers were the underdogs in that series versus the Golden State Warriors. And it really made me begin to think about the impact and the role that the media plays in all of this. You see, the media has done such an amazing job of frying the brains of NBA fans that follow this type of stuff, to the point where NBA fans are actually running around misquoting information. Their understanding of the facts is completely warped. So I started to research that particular year. And the information I discovered was absolutely shocking to me. Now, some of you guys are saying, what information did you discover? Let me get into some of the facts for you guys. Here are the facts. According to the research, and I looked at that 2017 NBA final stats between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. According to voters and according to what a lot of people think out there, the Cavs were massive underdogs in that series. But here are the facts. That's not actually true. They're not. They were not the underdogs. It's just another narrative that these clowns have been pushing as a way to make excuses. And I'm going to give you guys the cold hard facts. Let's look at some things here. The trio of the Cleveland Cavaliers consisted of LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving. I think you would say those are great players, right? Kevin Love, a 26-12 guy before he got to the Cavs, before he was relegated to be a spot-up jump shooter. Yeah, that Kevin Love was a hell of a player, right? Kyrie Irving, is anybody arguing against the fact that Kyrie Irving is a sensational player? Well, no. Let me give you guys some stats for the team that was the woeful underdogs. The LeBron James trio of Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron. Let me tell you guys what they averaged that series. Those three guys. They averaged 79 points per game. Do you know what the trio of the Golden State Warriors averaged with Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson? They averaged 78.4 points per game, that trio. Let's look at rebounds. How many rebounds did the Cavs trio average? They averaged 27.2 rebounds per game. What did the Golden State Warriors trio average? They averaged 21 rebounds a game. Let's look at assists per game. The Cavs trio averaged 15.4 assists per game. The Golden State Warriors team averaged, assists per game? 17 assists per game. And when it came to steals, the Cavs averaged 4.6 steals per game to the Warriors 3.6. So help me understand something. If the trio of the Cleveland Cavaliers were actually producing at a much higher level, how could they have been woefully underdogs? Why has the media never given us this information before? Why are all of the journalists that Stephen A. Smith props up, and I guess us guys that are too stupid to be able to use Google and read a book and do some research, we're clearly too stupid to do that because he must have went to MIT to be able to research information on the internet. Apparently, we don't have the wherewithal to do simple research. Why weren't we educated on this information? Us novices out here, us pretenders, us jokers, us people that can't even read and write. Why were we able to figure this information out? Why didn't you give us this information? Why is it coming down to the fact that if I didn't do this information and many others have, how is this the only way that this information is being disseminated to the public? You help me understand this. Why isn't this information? I thought you guys were supposed to give the fans a clear picture, or are you guys just up there to give fans a narrative? The fact of the matter is this: the big three of the Cavs average more points than the big three of the Warriors. That is a fact. And it's a bit of information that has never been shared. The trio of the Cavs led them in points, rebounds, and steals, and lost in 5 bloody games. Help me understand, who was the best player in that series? Was it not LeBron James? No. I'm going to give you guys that. Who was the best player in the series? Say it with your chest. It was LeBron James. So how can the best player on the series, with another guy averaging damn near 27 a game and another guy putting up those numbers, how are they massive underdog? Who are they going up against? Huh? Who are they playing? The Darth Vader and Thanos? Who are they facing in the finals? Help me get it right. Unless you're going to tell me Draymond Green was the difference. He was the one that really made it unfair. Well, you would look like an absolute bozo if you tried to do that, which a lot of people have tried. Let me give you guys some information here when you got a real top 3 guy on your team, not a phony top 3 guy. And I meant that. I'm gonna say it again. Let me give you guys the information where you got a real top 3 guy on your team, not a phony top 3 guy. Let me tell you what Kobe Bryant did. You know, Mr. Inefficient. Because y'all telling me about efficiency. What did all that efficiency get you but a bunch of hot L's coming out the oven? Help me figure it out. Oh, he's so efficient. And what is it leading me to but a bunch of L's being slapped across my back, beating me with L's? Help me figure it out. What did it all amount to? A bunch of stat padding, useless stats that all lead to losing. Help me figure it out. I thought the objective was to win. Nah, that ain't the objective, son. What's wrong with you? The objective is to win when we're talking about players that are less. When we're talking about players that are on the same par or above, nah, it ain't winning, man. How you gonna be discussing winning with me, a dog? Come on, doggy. Let me give you guys some information about Kobe. In the 2008 NBA Finals, the Celtics had a big 3. 3 top 75 guys. Don't play with me. 3 top 75 guys. No fringe guys. Ray Allen is a top 75 guy. Kevin Garnett is a top 75 guy. Paul Pierce is the top 75 guy. Let me give you guys that trio's averages. That trio averaged 60 points a game in a lower scoring era, obviously. 22.5 rebounds a game. 11.8 steals per game. What is it? 11.8, 60 points per game. 22 rebounds a game. 11.8 assists per game. 4.2 steals. Let me give you guys the Lakers' big three trio. First of all, let me tell you the names of this big three. Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, and Lamar Odom. For the people in the back, which one of those players out of that top three made the top 75 team? You let me know, please. That was Kobe Bryant. And who else? Who? You said what? You said Derek Fisher, Sasha Vujacic. Was it Lamar Odom? Or was it Pau Gasol? Who was it? Who was it? Let me know. Who was it? Was it Jordan Farmar? Was it Andrew Bynum? Oh, that's right. Andrew Bynum didn't play. He didn't play. Let me give you that trio's numbers. That trio scored 53.9 points per game, 23.9 rebounds per game, 11.2 assists, and 3.5 steals. And oh, by the way, those 3.5 steals that you saw, Kobe was getting 2.7 of them, and they won 6 games in that series. So how come LeBron couldn't win more than 5? That series went 6 games. How come LeBron's team that had more scores couldn't do better than that? Because they're so woefully undermatched. Let me ask you guys a question. Who was more overmatched? Kobe's 2008 Lakers or LeBron's 2017 Cavs? You help me make sense of it. Who? It was clearly Kobe's team. So how was Kobe able to do better against a tougher team with 3 top 75 guys than LeBron did? You help me figure it out, cuzzo. You help me figure it out. This is just one other reason I got Kobe in my top 3. Don't play with me with this. There's no argument. Unless you want to tell me losing don't matter and all that matters is twerking and throwing ones all over the place and knocking people down while you twerk it up all over the place. This is crazy. And you put up a poll and you saw on our channel, because we got some jokers out there. Oh no, son, this a LeBron hate channel. So whatever is gonna work against whatever's gonna work against the interest of LeBron, they're gonna say something about it. Oh, you know you a hater. Meanwhile, 77% of the people on this channel are saying that the Cavs were underdogs. So even they have been fooled. Y'all help me make sense of this. The amount of disinformation out there is staggering. It is staggering. There are fans that would a bold face argue from a losing position, but because they don't have the information, they actually believe they're saying something innovative. Help me understand. Just one? Man, if you don't get the hell up out of here with this nonsense about LeBron being better than Kobe, y'all better stop this nonsense. I'm going to catch you on the next show. Don't waste my time with this foolishness.